Hello and welcome back. I'm Karjan, and this is Let's Art Operation Blinking Mirror. Last time we basically finished up all of the squirrels except for Mukumuku's bag. So this time I need to finish that. Excuse me while I zoom in and out randomly. And then on to and then I need to go on to Flik and up, and that'll do. And just bumpy sack full of nuts. Go away, Windows. And then smooth all of this out. We're very close to being finished with this whole thing, and you cannot believe how excited I am to say that, because as much as I like doing art, I have not really done this much concerted work in years. So it's kind of a case of my arms aren't really pleased with me for doing this. Yeah, I'm actually going to turn that opacity down just a little bit, so I can clean that up. Just there we go. Okay, now add that and that. Just spread that light all around. And then make it just a little dimmer than it is. Okay, and now flipping mask, that filter. Interesting. Why are some of my filters... Why is my filter gallery turned off? Oh well. I guess we'll just play with noise. that should do it. There. Give it that bit of roughness. And it really looks strange, the flat colors, and then something like this, where it should have a shadow, and it doesn't. Okay, so that finishes that. So now on to Flik. Create clipping mask. We'll do 3 layers. Okay. This and this and down and to the right, up and to the left, if possible. So just put these colors in place. Like that, and then his headband needs to be darkened as well. It's not cleaned up as well as I thought it was. So... Really? Okay, that was from the hair. And that bit was skin, but this... I'm going to have to... Well, I haven't used the light just yet, so... Okay. Thin this down, pulley pasty back up. Just fix these little pixel problems that I've got. That I didn't, whoops, I didn't take care of beforehand. Okay. Now up and to the right. So, I am probably going to need to do... Probably going to need to, well, maybe add another layer of a deeper shadow in some areas. I think I will. Especially on the cape. The boots don't really need it, except, well, over there. This needs to be... His hair is shading it for the most part. Okay. Let's actually add one more layer. And we're gonna go further down. Add just a bit of extra shadow in a few places. And by a few places, I mean actually quite a few. Although at a much thinner resolution than... don't really need it over here, except for where it's being overshadowed by... There we go. Yeah, I didn't clean his colors up as well as I thought I did. I'll need to fix that. Needs to be darkened. Up. This needs to be darkened as well. Pull that shadow up into place. There we go. Just a little bit of shadow. Okay. Now, add a little bit of light into places. There we go. Add a little more there. Bit of light up here. Just make sure that I don't accidentally overthrow too much of the shadows that I put in place. Needs to be pulled down just a little bit more. There we go. It's softer. Okay. Now, I think not this dark. I'll go with that color. And we'll just play around with that, see how this ends up looking. Overlay makes it really dark. Color dodge actually looks pretty good. There. So it kind of gives a bright shimmery effect, which is his cape and headband are fairly bright colors. So that'll do. Okay. Now, the inside, this very small little section here. 2. Color. Go with that. And up there. So just shade it all off. out. Add another layer. So I'm gonna need a bit of darker in here. There we go. And then add that little bit of light. And then back up a little bit. Add noise and play around with these settings. Screen looks okay. Overlay makes it too dark, I think. And that makes it too... yeah. Play with screen. There we go. Okay. So now I need to do the pants and collar base. 1, 2, 3. So back to this, back to this. And this. It's got a green tone to it. That's interesting. I didn't realize the color I had grabbed was so green. That's too dark. I'll use that for... use that for more darker to like that, and pants, 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 pants. It's completely hidden there. And that top there. So this is getting fairly close to the end. I'm not entirely sure what to talk about. Jeez, I'm not really doing much of anything except the same things as always. Back down. Like that. I'm going to need to, there's quite a few places where I seem to have accidentally the colors. Go down. Add that little bit in here in the full crease. Okay. that's going to keep bugging me until I fix that. All of this brown from the glove. There's a little bit of blue over here. From this. Or maybe there isn't. Okay. I guess it might be a couple pixels that didn't get colored in. Well, either way. Oh right. Shoot. I completely forgot for the moment about this. Which needs to be colored in. Hidden. Edged. Whoops. Just smearing color all around and down. Add a couple bits over here, down through here. I'm trying not to make it too dark. It's not. There we go. Okay. I think that's all of the bits. Yeah, that's all of the bits. Okay. Just add some light in here. Add some light down here as well. And through here as well. Okay. Went a little too far down there. This is a lot more than I wanted in place. So I need to peel it back, sort of. Just a little bit of lightning. This needs to be I put far too much color on for this. These little bits up here. Far too much color in some of these areas. Okay. Now, do slightly lighter like that. Add noise. Let's see what looks best. I don't think screen for this one. Soft light kind of looks good. How does that look for the rest of it? No. It doesn't hold the... Subtract. overlay on a lighter opacity level. That's not bad. Screen makes it too light. And the green shows through too much. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. So this little tiny piece up here that's yellow. Yes. Gold and more pale. See, this is the kind of yellow that I could get behind. It's a very solid yellow. Oops. There. I don't know why I did 3 layers on this one. Well, maybe I do now. Just... no. That looks good, I think. Well, excuse me. Needs to be a bit darker. There. It's a lot of effort just for something that barely shows. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's... alright, that's what that covers. So, I'm going to need a dark silver. Some of this just is not in the light at all. And then a pale color, but so those are the only pieces of silver, aren't they? Yeah, those are the only pieces of silver. So I do add the bit of light in place. Now this I really can't make this darker. Make it lighter, of course. Well, I should use the proper color. There we go. So I guess I can make it a little bit darker. Not much. It's already blackish, so. And then up here. Add that in. Okay. Some of the leather, which I've noticed is the greatest offender of being over the lines. So, okay, that's better. I don't know if I'll do anything with like noise on this one. Noise, the poor man's texture. Darker, lighter. Drag it down. Drag it slightly up. I'm even drawing on the proper layer. There we go. Whoops. Moved down too far. Get that all covered properly. So I need to put a bit of color over here. I know I didn't use the right color, but oops. It should be mostly hidden by the proper application of the color that goes over there. Okay. Yeah, those are the only bits of leather. This is also, yeah. There. Okay. Now I need to go darker to add that final bit of shadow in. There we go. Just smooth it all out as usual. I think after I finish this leather, I'm going to call it and take a short break. Okay. Some light, some light, some light. Light across there. Across the fingers. There we go. Oops. I need more light up here, so that it's properly highlighted. This needs to be darker over here. I just did not properly build that color up. Okay. So that leaves his hair, his skin, and his shirt. And that, because I kept forgetting to do that. So I'm going to call it. See you next video.